I got another video for y'all. This She Unfinished Bidna season 1 episode. Let's get into it. So Connor, of course, says he doesn't want to go forward and that there's nothing on his scroll. She talking about some Connor. And why didn't you say that to me yesterday? Because he likes embarrassing you. And low-key at this point, it's kind of funny because why do you keep believing him? He's not convincing at all. You know what I'm saying? Then it's like, we won't even take it from the angle of why didn't you tell me yesterday? Let's take it from the angle of why didn't he tell you before we walked in this bitch? Like, even if he didn't know yesterday, which he did, but even if he did, let's play devil's advocate. This nigga knew nothing was on that scroll when he waltzed in here to embarrass you. Like, this shit is just real life sickening. So then, of course, she mad at Connor. So Connor was like, oh, did anybody think we was going to make it on the outside? And Dan answers with the urgency. He's like, no. That's why I say you niggas be gay. Like, ain't nothing wrong with being gay, but this nigga was all in the Kool-Aid when it came to Craig and Rebecca. Then when they asked about it, he playing quiet mouse. But when his boyfriend asked a question, he rushed over there with an answer with no hezzy. Then after his question, Olivia gonna say, oh, I thought y'all was gonna work on the outside. Yeah, Olivia, we know. Your judgment is extremely questionable. So it definitely makes sense. Dan follows suit with his boyfriend and embarrasses Rebecca and says he can't be the man that she needs him to be. And we all applaud his weak ass. And look at y'all. Well, he told her, but man, why are we acting like he didn't know this? Why are we acting like they just figured it out? Connor been knowing he didn't want that girl. Dan been knowing he didn't want that girl. And it was apparent to us the day this motherfucker woke up and before he said anything or ate breakfast with his girl, he went to go check on Connor first. The fuck? Talking about some Connor needs me. Nigga, I'm your girl. That's a whole grown-ass man. Even if he does need you, eat some toast, some scrambled. I already have breakfast. Well, nigga, sit down. Don't even worry about eating the breakfast, but you could at least sit your bitch ass down. So they didn't even, whatever. I'm not even going to get into that. Lucia and Rebecca meet up, and Lucia tells her that once they got back, Connor started following all her friends. That's on par for Connor. Sounds like some shit he would do. Big Sean and Kieran meet at a bar. Kieran says there's been a problem with him following girls, but he spoke on a little double standard thing with Amberly, at their final reckoning. Because she been following mad niggas too. And it came to a point where he was like, here, like, go through my following and unfollow all the bitches you want, whatever. Jazz meets up with Olivia and she says she met with Craig and he wants to get back together. And he said there's nothing there with Rebecca. Then we cut to him with the person who he said there's nothing there with. Once a liar, always a liar, y'all. Once a cheater, always a cheater. And Rebecca was talking to her family. Biggs Rebecca was talking to her family about Craig before she had met up with the nigga or whatever. She was like, yeah, like, da-da-da-da-da. And her family was looking at her crazy because they're like, oh, like, if the man was doing that in there, you definitely can't trust him on the outside. She's like, I still fancy him. It's like, okay, so he downplayed you guys flirting, knowing that you guys had a connection and that you were indeed flirting, had his bitch go off on you in front of everybody and didn't defend you, let you sit there and let her go off on you, and is still downplaying the relationship because he just told her that there's nothing there with you. Like, don't I never wonder about a woman's mind. You'll you'll die confused before you ever figure out, like, these bitches are wired so odd. Like, they love being embarrassed. They love to not shit ass nigga. They love it. They can't get away from it. They love the camaraderie. They love the entertainment. They love the drama. Because after all this, you still like him, and he's currently still downplaying you guys' relationship in order to get with Jazz. But the only reason he's with you is because he couldn't get back with Jazz. And you still like, okay, cool. That's why I said I don't ask questions. I don't That's not even my been on no more. Like I don't get into that. But yeah, at the end, everybody's talking about what they're gonna do at the reunion. Biggs is like, oh yeah, like I'm gonna ask her. I'm gonna ask like Biggs and Rebecca, like, why didn't you guys say anything to me? Nigga, you sat at the table, you didn't care. Look at you. We know he did. Of course he did. But it's like, if any time that was the time to be like, oh, one of y'all should have told me. Like, I wouldn't even show up to the motherfucking reunion. Talking about, oh, I'm ready now. I'm prepped. He was around Sean and Karen talking, oh, I'm gonna stay calm. I'm gonna stay calm. Nigga, you're not gonna do shit. You didn't do shit when the opportunity presented itself in real time. But now a month went by, 3-4 weeks went by. Now this nigga all of a sudden done mustered up the courage. Got his chest poking out. Talking about, I wonder, bro, fuck that bitch. I wouldn't even care. Like, y'all niggas care. Y'all care too much, gang. You care entirely too much. She's with a nigga right now that doesn't care. And that never did. And you're still trying to be the nigga that cares, asking her these questions and why didn't you tell me and how, bro, fuck that. Fuck that nigga and her bitch ass. Like, nobody cares. Nigga, you shouldn't care. Move on. And then Jazz was like, oh yeah, like, I don't even know what the fuck she said. Rebecca was like, I'm not gonna let her just go off on me. Like, if she thinks she's gonna do that, she has another thing coming. But then I'm like, okay, whatever. Same thing, same shit I said about Biggs. Y'all may deserve to be together because y'all just like, you should have fought back in the moment. A whole fucking month went by, and all of a sudden, motherfuckers got courage. They bold, they chest poking out. But when it was time to do something, like, everybody was quiet. I don't know, man. Let's get this shit over with. Watch the reunion so we can put this shit to bed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, catch your friends.